Friday night's Mandurah Oaks highlights this weekend's chasing, and much like last week's Mandurah Derby, the Oaks is a wide open affair. Hi, I'm James Broadhurst. Welcome to the Wednesday preview. Well, we'll get to the Oaks in just a moment, but first, the long-awaited return to Northam on Monday didn't go exactly to plan, as the meeting was cancelled midway through due to concerns with the mechanical lure. Obviously a really disappointing outcome, and what happens next with the Northam track? Well, I had hoped to catch up with Greyhounds WA CEO Noel Riley to discuss this matter, but unfortunately he is off with COVID and was unavailable. But what I can tell you is that next Monday's meeting has been transferred to Cannington, and Greyhounds WA will provide more information about this as it becomes apparent. Okay, let's have a look at this final of the Mandurah Oaks on Friday night. And as I look at this field, in my eyes, this appears to be anyone's race. After finishing strongly to claim her heat, Alaska's Girl has now won 3 of her past 4 starts and is sure to be running on here. Another of the heat winners is Safari Train. Can't say I'm crazy about her draw out in 8, but she does come in as the fastest qualifier. Let's have a look at her heat, and Safari Train is about midfield from box 4 early on here. In the green, race favourite Nova Nugget threatens to seize the lead, but she gets just a little bit of a momentum check here as Danny's Gem shoots away. Not for long though, as Safari Train emerges from the pack and is able to cut down the margin. Safari Train zips past along the rail and edges away in the home straight to record a time of 27.76 in what was her first look at the 490. Well, even though she only scraped into the final by running third, I wouldn't be ruling out Nova Nugget here. This greyhound has really transformed herself since she stepped up to the 490 at the start of March. She's had 9 starts since then and has finished on the podium on all occasions. 4 wins and 5 minor placings. She must be respected here in the trophy decider. The other heat winner was Incredible Pinto for trainer Fran Farrell. Now, this greyhound showed some really good track smarts to win from box 8. She's got box 4 in the final. I caught up with Fran to discuss the dog's chances in the Mandurah Oaks. Given her racing style, she's probably not likely to lead this one on Friday. So what's the ideal scenario for you in that race?
That she just lands close to the front, and she doesn't get knocked. There's a lot of fast beginners there. They just don't squash her out, that's all. If she's near the finish, she'll finish well. It's all new for her and for us, so I'm just pleased with her. I think in time she'll be a distance bitch. Cool. I think she's looking for more ground, but she's very young, so we just take it one week at a time.
Well, Panama Pepper is a greyhound we've spoken about a lot of late, and with good reason. He won the Good Friday Cup and then stepped up to the 490 and produced a couple of really nice wins. A fortnight ago, he clocked a very fast 27.10, and then last Friday, he produced his quickest run yet, equaling the track record of 27.02. Panama Pepper joined Zach Manelli and Domino Mac as the only greyhounds to have hit that time. Interestingly, those runs have come almost exactly a year apart, but the big question is, can Panama Pepper break the 27.02 mark? Well, he gets another opportunity this Friday when he goes around once again in a free-to-all. That's race 3, and keep an eye on the clock in that race. Well, speaking of dogs that are in great touch, Momentum goes for 4 wins in a row, 5 of his past 6 when he contests a free-to-all over 520 at Cannington on Saturday night. That's one to look forward to, but the race that I've got my eye on Saturday is race 6, a City Grade 5 over 520. There's a few dogs in this that I think are on the cusp of becoming really good chasers, and it's going to be interesting to see over the next few months whether they can make it or not. Pretty much every dog in the field has shown flashes of brilliance at some point. Blockchain was the runner-up in the Mandurah Derby. Falcon 9 is a dog I'm waiting to take off. He was back in the winner's circle last week, but that was at Mandurah, and he's yet to win at Cannington. But the most intriguing runner here for me is Eagle Manelli. We know he's been great at Mandurah, but the question is, can he establish himself as a city dog? Well, the jury's out, and this week's test is a tough one, but if he does happen to find a way to win here, that would give us some form of indication. Well, that's all ahead of us on the weekend. We are racing at Cannington tonight, a 12-race program kicking off just after 6:30. And my best bet comes in race 3, the dog jumping out of box 1, Lucky Kai. I think this greyhound is well suited on the inside here, and with the scratching of the dog that I did like for this one, Chasing Pearls, I think this opens it up for Lucky Kai. So race 3, number 1, Lucky Kai tonight. Well, that's all we've got for you. Hope to see you at the track. If not, we'll catch you next week on the preview.